There was a time when compact cameras ruled the streets. Then came smartphones and silence. But now, well, against all odds, Panasonic is back with something no one expected, the Lumix LX100 III. In our last video, we asked whether Panasonic had quietly retired the LX line forever. Well, the story is changing, and it's changing fast. This isn't just another camera announcement. This is about resurrection, about a company betting everything on the belief that real photography still matters in 2025. But here's the question that should keep you awake at night. In a world where artificial intelligence can generate a perfect photograph in seconds, why would anyone reach for a physical camera? Why would Panasonic risk everything on a comeback that nobody saw coming? Let me take you back to 2014. The original LX100 wasn't just another compact camera. It was a revelation. Picture this: a micro Four Thirds sensor, the same size you'd find in professional mirrorless cameras, squeezed into a body that could slip into your jacket pocket. Manual aperture rings, dedicated exposure controls, and image quality that could make smartphone users weep with envy. The LX100 II followed in 2018, refining the formula. It wasn't just a camera, it was a creative tool that understood something fundamental about photography. It knew that sometimes the best shot comes not from computational perfection, but from the deliberate choice of a human hand turning a physical dial. These cameras spoke to a specific type of photographer: the street photographer who valued discretion over size, the traveler who refused to compromise on image quality, the creator who understood that real photography is about intention, not just documentation. But then came the silence. Years of it. Smartphones improved exponentially. Computational photography became the new religion. Mirrorless cameras got smaller and more affordable. And somewhere in that technological storm, the LX100 series seemed to vanish. Panasonic appeared to shift focus entirely. Full-frame mirrorless, video-centric cameras, professional cinema tools. The compact camera market was declared dead by industry analysts, killed by the very phones sitting in our pockets right now. We watched as Fujifilm's X100 series exploded in popularity. Ricoh's GR line maintained its cult following. But Panasonic? Radio silence. The LX line felt like a forgotten dream, a casualty of market forces too powerful to resist. But now in 2025, something is stirring again. And it's bigger than just a camera announcement. The rumors started quietly, whispered in photography forums and hinted at in patent filings. Then came the leaks. Industry insiders began talking. And now the 61-100 III is emerging from the shadows like a phoenix rising from digital ashes. What we're hearing is extraordinary. A completely redesigned sensor, possibly pushing 24 megapixels of resolution while maintaining the micro Four Thirds advantage. An electronic viewfinder that could rival cameras twice its price. Low-light performance that would make your smartphone camera cry. The video capabilities are reportedly stunning. Native 4K recording at 60 frames per second, with professional-grade color profiles that Panasonic has perfected in their cinema cameras. In-body image stabilization that could make handheld shooting feel like you're using a gimbal. But here's what's really exciting. The physical design philosophy remains unchanged. This isn't a touchscreen-dependent computer that happens to take photos. This is a camera that believes in buttons, dials, and the irreplaceable satisfaction of manual control. The lens is rumored to maintain that beautiful 24 to 75 millimeter equivalent range, with a maximum aperture that opens wider than its predecessors. Some sources suggest weather sealing, turning this pocket powerhouse into a tool that can handle real-world adventures. But let's zoom out for a moment. Why does this matter now? Why would Panasonic risk reviving a series that the market supposedly killed? Because something fundamental is changing in photography culture. We're witnessing a quiet rebellion against the algorithm-driven perfection of smartphone photography. Creators are rediscovering the joy of deliberate, intentional image making. The satisfaction of choosing your own depth of field, your own creative interpretation, your own visual voice. This isn't nostalgia, it's evolution. The same generation that grew up with Instagram filters is now craving authenticity. They want tools that require skill, that reward practice, that connect them to the actual craft of photography rather than just its documentation. The LX100 Mark III arrives at a moment when premium compact cameras are experiencing an unexpected renaissance. But this isn't just about filling a market gap. This is Panasonic making a philosophical statement. We still believe in real cameras for real creators. In a world drowning in computational photography, the LX100 Mark III represents something different. It's a bet on human creativity over artificial intelligence. It's a statement that the best photographs come not from the most advanced algorithms, but from the most advanced intentions. This isn't just about camera specifications anymore. It's about lifestyle philosophies clashing in the marketplace. On one side, you have the convenience culture, smartphones that make every shot technically perfect, but creatively identical. On the other, you have the craft culture, tools that demand skill, but reward creativity. The Fujifilm X100 series has dominated this space with its vintage aesthetics and film simulation modes. But the LX100 Mark III offers something different. Modern technology wrapped in timeless design principles. Where Fujifilm offers nostalgia, Panasonic promises innovation. The Ricoh GR3 represents the purest approach. Ultra-compact, single focal length, maximum image quality. But the LX100 Mark III counters with versatility, a zoom lens, video capabilities, and the flexibility to handle any creative challenge. Even smartphone manufacturers should be paying attention. Because while they're racing to add more computational features, more artificial intelligence, more automated perfection, Panasonic is betting that what people really want is more control, more intentionality, more connection to their creative process. This is David versus Goliath, but with a twist. The giant isn't just other camera companies. It's the entire smartphone-dominated culture of passive photography. And Panasonic is betting that there are still creators who want to be active participants in their own art. In a world of predictable upgrades and recycled designs, the LX100 Mark III feels like something different, a comeback with soul. This isn't just about megapixels or frame rates. It's about whether we still believe that the best creative tools are the ones that make us better creators, not just better documentarians. The timing couldn't be more perfect. As artificial intelligence threatens to make human creativity obsolete, Panasonic is doubling down on human intention. As smartphones make photography effortless, the LX100 Mark III makes it meaningful again. But here's the real question. Is this comeback too late, or is it arriving at exactly the right moment? Are we ready to embrace tools that challenge us, that require us to think, that reward skill over convenience? The LX100 Mark III isn't just a camera. It's a manifesto. It's Panasonic saying that in a world of artificial everything, there's still room for authentic creativity. Still room for tools that serve the artist, not replace them. But is it too late or right on time? Would you buy a premium compact in 2025? Would you choose intention over automation, craft over convenience, creativity over computational perfection? Drop your thoughts below. What would make the LX100 Mark III irresistible to you? And if you're as excited about this potential comeback as we are, hit that subscribe button and join our community of creators who still believe in real photography. Consider supporting us with super thanks or by joining our membership program. Because when legends return, we want to be here to cover every moment of their journey. The revolution might be starting all over again, and this time, we're not missing it.